Senator Alma Francis Heyliger, you recognize for your 7 minutes.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oops. Okay, I'm trying to make sure. Good afternoon to my colleagues, afternoon to the testifiers, to the people of this territory. The first set of questions I want to jump into to get some clarity on, as it relates to the bifurcation of the contract, could you please share with me and educate the public, outside of the legal request, because there were some legal issues going on in the District of St. Thomas, St. John, what exactly does it mean when the tract getting rebuilt and in St. Croix and St. Thomas was bifurcated from the contract? Could you share with the public exactly what that means?
Senator Alma Francis Heyliger, I think your camera, is it off?
No, it's on.
Please hold the senator's time.
I'm seeing myself. I don't know if it's, is it not showing?
It could be the internet. We're not seeing it.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, so proceed.
Okay. I do apologize, but my camera is on. I want an explanation in regard to Mr. Williams. Could you share with us in regard to the bifurcation and let the public know exactly what that meant?
Heyliger, Jason Williams. So what happened again? The original franchise agreement had the two tracks under the one agreement. What the bifurcation did was, again, provided an opportunity now for St. Croix to be separated in the sense that we're able to move ahead with St. Croix development. So
they were both separated. Did VIGL give up their right to build? Did they give up their right to build the horse track in St. Thomas during that bifurcation and retain the right for promotion? Or did they retain both the rights for promotion and building the track, as well as in St. Thomas and St. Croix?
We did not give up any rights to St. Thomas. We did not give up the rights under our franchise agreement to the St. Thomas tract.
Okay. So according to what you're saying, VIGL still had the option to build out the track in St. Thomas as well as they do in St. Croix. Now, the reason why they chose to do this is because of the legal issue, and they wanted to focus on getting the project done in St. Croix. And I keep listening, and I've been here for the inception of this block, and I keep listening to all the responses, and no one is really giving me a definitive answer as to why St. Croix is still stalled. Because if the issue was to separate them so that we don't have an issue with building out St. Croix while we figured out what the deal was going to happen with the District of St. Thomas, St. John, the committee of the whole meeting, when I asked the question, was it an issue of finances? I was expressly told it has nothing to do with money. You guys have the money to build this. We said, well, okay, since you bifurcated and separated them, what is the holdup? We were then told it was an issue because of COVID and revenues coming in. And there was a whole concern about putting out monies. And so when I'm hearing that there's another discussion and there's a potential holdup because of a potential possibility that might be coming down the pipeline that you're discussing, you could understand why me as a representative and the horsemen and the other senators are very much concerned, because we're getting different messages for the same question we all keep asking over and over again. So I was solid in getting the understanding that COVID was the issue for the holdup the last time.
3 minutes.
But now you're telling me it's something totally different. So as a senator, I don't even know what to understand or accept from anyone anymore, because I'm trying to represent the people the best way I know how, but I'm getting different answers. Now you're here representing VIGL and you're telling me you really can't respond to a lot of things. So I'm here in a cloud of confusion because first let's bifurcate so St. Croix can move ahead. Then it's COVID. Then it's we're talking to the administration because we have another opportunity. What is it? I don't think the men and women of St. Croix at this point, who they clearly said they have over 100 horses they're trying to feed, they want to know the answers. And I'm representing them. I want to know. Can somebody give me a definitive answer?
Senator Heyliger, Jason Williams, I believe at that hearing that you referred to back in March, I believe that Mr. Andrew Dubuque, in fact, I know that Mr. Andrew Dubuque also mentioned that we were having some discussions with the administration, again, leading to trying to clear a path to move forward in St. Croix. So I know you're saying that he said COVID and.
Okay, quick question. When you guys bifurcated, did you not understand that would have been your pathway to move ahead? Or are you saying that since the bifurcation, other issues came up that you're now trying to deal with?
Well,
because you have, go ahead.
Yeah, well, certainly there's been some other issues. Again, I'm not going to speak necessarily to that.
1 minute.
But there's been some other issues, obviously.
Okay. Well, I think for me as a member of the 34th legislature, when I made my decision to support Bill number 224, part of the reason had to do with the fact that when I heard testimony of the committee of the whole, I think some of the one of the individuals from the Horsemen organizations, they had expressed that they already had their deal with VIGL and they really didn't have any mortar in the pestle with what was going on with St. John district. I literally got the impression that, okay, you guys bifurcated to make sure that you are dealing with this. Part of the negotiating process to get this extended agreement was inclusive of assisting with building out a racetrack that was potentially $11 million or more as to how it was negotiated. And I'm thinking, well, if the Horsemen are sharing that, we got our deal here. St. Thomas, St. John.
Senator, I'm not sure if you heard your time was called. You may wrap up.
My time is up. Sorry, I didn't hear. I do apologize for that. So for me, with the bifurcation, from someone that understands how important horse racing is in this territory, I was trying to make sure that both districts had a deal to guarantee that these tracks were being made and built and repaired. So it's kind of disheartening to hear the lawyered up responses, the letters read into the record. I'm not getting answers, and the people want answers. The Horsemen want answers. So I'm going to not overdo my time. Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I will continue if we have another round.
You're welcome, Senator Alma Francis Heyliger. Of information, Senator Alma Francis Heyliger, you are recognized before we wrap up.
Thank you. Apparently, I'm having a little bit of issue with my camera, so please forgive me. I just want to put on the record that it seems that when it comes to this horse racing situation, apparently one senator is privy to a whole lot of information, quite a bit of the rest of our colleagues were attempting to ascertain today. But apparently during a single dialogue, I have learned more in one dialogue than what the representative from VIGL was willing to even share with us throughout the entire day. Now, I think that is very disconcerting and very disrespectful. And that's my personal opinion. Because I came here with a genuine heart to fully understand and get information. But this seemed like personal or private information has been funneled to one entity that they now could come and grandstand on this Senate floor when the rest of us apparently is not aware of any of this information. I take very, very much exception to that. So I wanted to put that on the record that half of what was being discussed, I had no knowledge of. And whoever chooses, I have no problem with us subpoenaing these individuals to come before this body to guarantee that we get the information we need. As a member of this committee, I will support that 100%. Because at the end of the day, our job is to represent the people of this territory and to guarantee that the horsemen and women get the services they need. Thank you very much, Mr. Chief.